Hey there guys, Adrian Acosta here, aka Jedi Bro 95. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. In this video, before I actually get into the meat and potatoes of this video, which is going to be a bit of a rant video, I'm just going to give you a quick my player update on my slashing playmaker point guard. He is 6'5", 200 pounds, with a little bit of a longer wingspan. I can't remember the exact measurement of his wingspan, so I'll just show you guys my progression real quick. As you can see, I got all my finishing. Except for close shot. I got my shooting maxed out, my playmaking, close to getting my final steal upgrade. The defensive rebounds a little bit upgraded. I upgraded that a little bit today just because I wanted to keep my progression going so I can keep, ranking up to higher overall and save VC at the same time. So that's my progression, and then my playmaking, not playmaking, my badges. So these are my finishing badges right now: Hall of Fame Slithery, Contact Finisher, and Gold Pro Touch. I haven't decided if I want to put this on Hall of Fame yet or not. I'm thinking I might, but if I don't really feel like I need it, I'll just drop it to Gold and probably put Giant Slayer or Consistent Finisher Hall of Fame. Really, it depends how the Pro Stick continues to respond to me, because at the time I'm making this video, I'm really getting used to it now, and I'm actually really enjoying the Pro Stick. I was using it a lot on my finishes during my live stream today, and I'm enjoying it. I finally got my first shooting badge, which is Range Extender. I'm definitely gonna make sure I have the ability to shoot a little bit better than normal, just because, um, shooting is really hard this year, which honestly I'm glad about, which will be my rant in this video. Playmaking, I've got my dimer, my floor general, my handles for days is going to be on silver. I was going to be going up to Hall of Fame. Now Lob City passer, I'm going to have that this year, and I'm actually going to probably have bronze bailout because I do be noticing. Now again, they may patch it, which I do expect them to do so. A lot of people are passing out a shot pretty consistently. I don't know if it's just me, but some people with people are throwing bailout passes all over the place, and they're actually connecting majority of the time. Now, it's probably just because people have high pass accuracy, and maybe just because the people happen to be open and shit. But I'm just noticing that a lot, so I may actually um, have less upgrade on my bailout and shit. So, and then defense, I got my 4 defensive badges that I wanted to get. Now the question is just what I want to do with the last 2 upgrades. Like, do I want to go, say, Gold Interceptor, which I'm heavily thinking on, to be completely honest. I'm also thinking about just Gold Intimidator, silver, maybe Gold Clamps, or maybe Silver Intimidator, Silver Clamps, which is what I did in the demo. Really haven't fully decided yet on what I want to do, but these are my badges and my progression for my player update. So I hope you guys did enjoy that, and with that, let's get into the actual video. Alright, hey there guys, Aiden Acosta here, aka Jedi Bro 95. I hope you guys did enjoy that my player update for you guys. I did forget to show my my overall and VIP stats. I'll do that in the next my player update video because I just completely forgot to do so in this one. But in this video, guys, I am going to be talking about, the shooting in this game. I'm going to rant about this one because a lot of players, mainly casuals, are sitting there and they're whining and they're a little bitchy and shit like that about the shooting in this game because they're like, oh, it's so broken, it's so it's unplayable some days because I can't, it's unplayable right now because, I'm consistently bricking and shit like that, and I'm just blah blah blah. Like, okay. Again, I don't like making these rants, okay? Because this is giving me, the ranting about shooting in this game is giving me 2K17 vibes. And I don't want that. I want to forget about those years. I want to forget about the year where basically everybody was complaining about shooting in one way, shape, or form. And it was just unplayable some days because, one day everybody would be hitting every shot they took. And then the next day everybody would be missing every shot they took. I don't want to remember those times, guys. I really and truly don't want to remember that. But here we go. We're doing this all over again because now we have people complaining that the shooting is too hard. and the shooting, you know, like it's too hard and it's, oh my god, like you know, you can tell by my voice I didn't want to make this video and I really don't want to talk about this. But, you know, I'm going to do it anyways because okay, so let me just calm down here because you know, my fiance's asleep at the time of me making this video. If you're complaining again, I said this back in 2K18 and I actually had people debate me. If you're complaining again that the shooting is trash and you're complaining that you can't make a shot, that's on you. Especially if you're a high-rated three-point shooter. That's not the game. I just hit my microphone by accident. Sorry about that. That's not the game. It is not the game anymore. Like, that excuse is gone, in my opinion. That excuse is gone. It should never have even existed to begin with. Like, to be completely honest, like, it's you at this point. Like, if you have a high 90s three-point shot and you cannot green or you cannot make shots consistently, it's your fault. Nobody else's. Stop blaming 2K for your lack of skill. Stop blaming 2K for your inability to be good at this game. It's your fault. Like, please, just, I beg you, stop it. Okay? We cannot have what happened back in 2K20 last year. Because remember last year, everybody was able to shoot. You know? Everybody was able to shoot the ball last year. Which is just inexcusable. Like, there was no diversity in the game. Lockdowns were able to fucking shoot consistent greens all the time. You know, the two-way slashing piece of shit broke the game. Do y'all forget that? Like, these are the same people that were complaining about shooting, like, these people were complaining about the shooting skill gap in 2K20, saying that there needs to be one. But now that 2K has given it to us in this game, all of a sudden, it's too hard, and that they need to buff the shooting. No. No. 2K, if you're watching this video, first of all, thank you for watching. Second of all, please don't cave to these little Timmies. Please don't cave to them. Okay? If they want to get off and go play something else, let them. Let them go play something else at this point. Because, like, we can't have another year where this game is ruined by the community. Because I've said this the last couple of years. The last couple of games have been ruined by the community. 2K19, ruined by the community. 2K20, ruined by the community. 2K18 was just trash all around. I'm not going to sit here and say it was ruined by the community. But 2K18 was trash. 2K17, you know, I've been on the record saying that it's the most overrated 2K of all time. But even then, that game was also ruined by the community. Because of the shooting war every single fucking day. So, no. Please don't cave to these little Timmies. Please don't cave to them. Don't, like, the shooting right now, it's perfect. A lot of hardcore players, including myself and a couple of my boys in my group, are literally all in agreement that the 2K should just not even touch it. Because it's just so perfect right now. Like, I've seen guys like Cole the Man, iPod, Brutal Sam, Joe Knows, Quill has come around and said, you know what, once you get your shooting badges, the game, you could shoot pretty fine. Fucking Poor Boy Sin, I've watched some of his videos. He sat there and said, you know, I'm not going to judge the shooting in this game until he gets his badges. And even then, he still shoots, he's still fine. And it's kind of funny that a guy who doesn't take many three-point shots is telling you not to change the shooting. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've played about 15, 16 BART games. And I've played about 7, 8 rec games. I have not made a three-pointer yet. But I have played in games. I have shot the ball. Especially in my career, because I'm trying to grind for shooting badges. And I will acknowledgely tell you that there's nothing wrong with the shooting. I'm not expecting to make jump shots consistently until I have my shooting badges. But even when I do get my shooting badges, I'm not expecting to be a consistent three-point shooter because that's not what my build is designed to do. My build is designed to be Russell Westbrook, to be a slashing, playmaking point guard that can pull up from mid-range and hit the jump shot. It's not meant to be a three-point shooter. So I'm not complaining about shooting. I'm going to make a three-point shooter later on this year. But you don't hear me complaining about it. So if a guy who doesn't take many threes is telling you not to change the shooting, that should give you some idea on how the shooting is, in my opinion. And again, to those little Timmies that I know are going to be in this comment section, if you do see this video, first of all, hi. Second of all, if you try to come in the game and make the argument that if you have a 90+ three-point shot, you should be making more full whites because you have a high three-point rating. Let me ask you this. So if I have, and I've said this before in previous videos, so if I have a high-ass driving layup, should I make every driving layup I take? If I have a high-ass driving dunk, should I dunk on everybody I see? You know, especially with badges like Hall of Fame contact finisher, Hall of Fame slithery finisher. Should I be dunking on everybody? What about now with you know, Pro Touch now being a thing? Should I be able to consistently hit my layups with Hall of Fame Pro Touch and a 95 driving layup? No. Because if it's really contested, or if I mistime it, like if I get a really bad layup, then I get a really bad layup. Like that one right there. It was a really bad layup. I didn't expect to make that. I was 100% expecting to miss it. And honestly, I'm okay that I missed that because it was a terrible shot. And that's another thing that actually leads me to this. If you're complaining about shooting, what type of shots are you taking? Are you taking good ones? Are you taking bad ones? Are you taking off-dribble fadeaway three-pointers? Are you taking off-dribble two-pointers? Catch and shoots. You know? Do you have like one Hall of Fame badge, which is range extender, and you're cold, but yet you're consistently still shooting the ball thinking that you should be making it? Like, what shots are you taking, guys? Please tell me. But, you know, I don't know what else to say, man. Like, I've been down this road the last few years. I've seen the community bitch and complain every single fucking year about this. And I'm at a point where I seriously feel like just giving up. Like, I really feel like giving up on the community at this point. Like, I try to have hope for you guys for a skill-based game. Like, I see people wanting to have a skill gap in a game. And we've been given that. And now you're already looking to ruin it. This is why nobody can take the community seriously. This is why we can't have a good game anymore. Like, this is why people have been saying for years that, you know, 2K is a no-skill game. Because the last 5 years, the last few years, ever since 2K17, it has been a no-skill game. But we have a skill gap now. We have people. We have the skill gap in this game, and you're already looking to ruin it. So, to those out there who are trying to do this, let me give you two options here. Let me give you a couple of pointers on how to improve your shooting. Consider this a tutorial on how to improve your shooting. 1, get your badges. 2, learn your timing. 3, turn off your fucking shot meter if that's what you're going to do. You know, especially if you're not going to use the pro stick. Turn off your fucking shot meter. And shut up. Like, just shut the fuck up. Like, I know some people may not appreciate that I swear on my channel, But I call it like it is. Like if you like I don't give a shit. I'll say what I want on my fucking channel too. You know, I don't care if it gets me like demonetized or if it gets me like if my channels don't circuit view in the entire algorithm of YouTube. I truly don't care because I've had it with this community. Y'all want a skill gap, but then when we're giving it, you want to ruin it immediately. Whatever, bro. I really can't think of anything else to say at this point, man. Like, what more needs to be said about this community that hasn't been said? What more needs to be said about this game? Like, this game at its purest state right now is perfect. I have no complaints about this game whatsoever yet. Like, there are some few minor tweaks here and there. Like, but other than that, I truly have no other complaint. I really and truly have no other complaint about this game. No complaints about this game. Especially from a gameplay standpoint. Finishing at the basket is fine. Shooting is fine. Defense is fine. Playmaking. I mean, okay, some passes are, you know, going all over the place, especially out of bailout passes. But those passes, other than that, playmaking is fine. This game is what 2K20 should have been. This is what 2K20 should have been, and now you're literally trying to make it 2K20 Part 2. Because of this. Because of your desire to ruin the shooting gap and ruin the skill gap of it, you're literally trying to make this 2K20.5 or 2K20 Part 2. What do you I don't know, man. Like, I'm sorry for the long videos recently, guys. I've just, you know, I've had lots to say, about, especially about this community. I've had a lot of shit to say, man. Like, this community is... This community is the most hypocritic gaming community I have ever seen in my life. And is the most backwards fucking community I have seen in my life. And it's not even a debate. Like, I've been in Call of Duty community. I've been in the Star Wars Battlefront 2 community. I still kind of am, because I do play that game every now and then. Although I haven't in the last few days, because, you know, I just been, you know, wanting to play this. And then now that I've gotten it, I just don't want to stop playing it right now, because I'm just really enjoying this game. Don't ruin this game. Don't ruin this game, little Timmy. Just don't do it. Ugh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm at a loss for words right now because I really just don't understand what else I can say. And I've said that a few times, but I really do mean it. What else do you need? What else needs to be said about this community? And I hope people that are watching this, especially YouTubers, I hope you wake up and finally realize that it's not been the developers that have ruined this game. It's been the community. The community has been the ones who has ruined this game the last few years. It's not been 2K. Like, granted, yes, some of 2K's decisions were questionable, especially pushing, for fuck's sake. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. I fully acknowledge that. But it's not always been the community, and not always been the developers. The community at large is responsible for the downfall of this game. Like, these were the same people that were complaining that dribbling was overpowered in 2K17, and then for the next 3 years after that, it's been ass, and now it's great again. And now dribbling in this game is fucking great. Like, same with slashing to the rim. You know, everybody was complaining about finishing at the basket the last couple of years. You know, in 2K20 it was really good, and in this game I would argue that it's better as of right now. I would argue rim attacking, especially with the pro stick and finishing at the basket, I would argue that it's better now than it was last year because of the ability you could control and get an extra boost to your layups with the Pro Stick. Anyways, pardon me. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about what I just said. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know, guys. But with that, I got nothing else to say, man. I'm out. Peace.